we're live. So welcome to Upturned Table, and here is our one shot. Well, we'll see where this goes, but here is our first session or one shot of Daggerheart. So this is the Chronicles of the Unmade Lands, based on our world building session 0. So I'm Jeremy, and I'll run the game as the GM, and with me are Matt, Will, Abyss, and Arturo. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Beep bop boop.
All right.
No, Will, it's time to get in character.
Oh, sorry. Hello there.
So good to see everyone. So I've got a little introduction that I put together to kind of get us set up, and also to kind of just, put together everything we talked about for the world building. So I'll go through this introduction and kind of say where we are, and then I'll ask you guys to just take turns introducing your characters as we start out the day. So yeah, it's pretty much a straightforward 3-act adventure, and this is based on the quick start adventure that's available for Daggerheart, but I kind of included our world building in it, so I corrupted it and kind of modified it to fit with what we had already talked about, because it was very cozy. The quick start adventure is very cute and cozy. It would be hard to keep a straight face reading reading some of that box text. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the Chronicles of the Unmade Lands. So all known lands, from those of the old gods to the new, are now threatened by a blight. The unmaking, as it is called, corrupts the peoples, the characters, and even the plant life of many kingdoms, changing them, recombining them, perverting them into unrecognizable abominations that only know the hunger. What was first thought to be a plague is now known as a curse of corrupting magic that will soon deform and destroy all living things. The kingdoms of the animal kin to the far west still remain largely untouched. Many of their leaders, fearing what is to come, have sent, either in good or ill faith, members of their bravest or most learned to help aid the humans, elves, and dwarven kingdoms. Finding the unmade lands far more devastated than they expected, these animal folk sought sanctuary at Freedom's Redoubt, a renamed and repurposed settlement that lies on the border of the last of the untouched lands. The Duke Stace Ebert Dunhill, a morally corrupt noble, has claimed possession of a writ of ownership and rules from the old keep near the settlement, also called by its residents the Doubt. Using an uncanny coalition of bandits, posing as his guardsmen and administrators, Duke Dunghill, as many refer to him, rules as an opportunist and despot. Our heroes find themselves in Freedom's Redoubt, sent by their kin, trying to find answers or following other hidden motives. They do what they can to battle the oncoming threat to their lands. This morning, they find themselves summoned by the Duke, who is expecting a special visitor, and requesting that you receive her and do as she asks. So that's where we'll pick up. But before we do that, let's introduce our characters. So we'll just go down the list. So, Will, can you tell us who you'll be playing?
I am playing Apotheosis Trove. We're just going to go through all the stuff here. I'm a Loreborne Klank wizard with the School of Knowledge, but really, I'm just a suit of armor that's trying to figure its way in the world. And trying to make friends, maybe? Or really, I just want more magic stuff to eat.
Right.
I cast lots of spells, and while very knowledgeable, don't have any life experience. So we'll see how that goes.
Excellent. All right, and next, Arturo, who are you playing?
I am the Firbolg Wanderborne Guardian, Jason Moomoa, a warrior of a nomadic herd. He is the last of his people, and he searches the countryside in adventure to hopefully create a legend large enough that he can gather a new herd around him.
Nice. And Abyss, who are you playing?
Hello, my name is Neon. and I am a 2-bit thief and a professional liar.
Very good. Can we believe even that? All right.
Nope. Yes.
And Matt, tell us about your character.
I am playing Paddy Arok-Arok, Seaborn Ribbet Druid of the Warden of Renewal variety, which are the healers. I'm gonna use all these cool things since we filled them out. I have eyes like orbs of golden sand. I am the color of a swamp lily pad. I wear mossy-colored tattered leathers. I'm portly, almost as wide as I am tall, and I'm awkward and cowardly. And basically, I drew a short straw amongst my lakeside druid circle and was sent out to deal with the unmaking.
Excellent. All right. Yes. So you haven't been here long, and in fact, maybe some of your kingdoms haven't even known of this unmaking until recently. And so you're all sent here to Freedom's Redoubt, and on this morning, Duke Dunghill, the fallen Duke, has summoned you. He has a request of you, and so you're asked. You're asked to an audience by the Duke. So here, let me show you. I think I've got it as a map, actually. Let's take you to... Well, first, let me give you a look at the world. This is just... I just used one of their blank maps. So Freedom's Redoubt is down here.
Very cool.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and so this line that you're seeing above it is a bit of a water line, but it's almost more of a fire break. So there's this kind of no man's land that's used to burn the edge of the sablewood to keep it from encroaching further in the lands. The sablewood now, though, is known as the Blightwood. So it used to be a forest of great power and great energy, but it has, of course, fallen to the unmaking, and so things in there are not what they used to be. It's very, very bizarre. And to the west, over that narrow sea, is the Animal Kingdoms, and we'll find out what that city north of the Sablewood is. But you've heard talk about the Blightwood, and that's where we're going to be focused for this adventure. So you're brought before, so kind of these shabby bandits. Nobody has there's no organized uniforms or anything. It's just basically some shabby bandits kind of drag you in front of the Duke. And here's let's do this as well. So here is Freedom's Redoubt. We'll take you here. And so you can zoom out with this scroll. Oh, it needs a little bit of needs a little bit of movement here. There we go. The kind of a shabby village. There's some kind of log palisades and some barricades that have been built, and you can see on that distant hillside there is an old falling down keep. That's where the Duke himself has taken over and rules from. So you drug up the hill to appear before him, and the Duke himself. They're hanging on the wall of the keep is a painting of the Duke, the Duke himself. From better days. You've not quite seen him look so look quite this way. He's of course very portly, dressed in some very elegant to his taste, but also shabby in the condition of his wardrobe. And so you're brought before him into kind of an audience chamber. He's just sitting in a like larger wooden chair, and the first thing you notice about him is that he seems to be his conditioning seems to be worsening. The right side of his face is covered in these kind of pustules, and it used to be that he would just kind of tilt his hat, over them to conceal them, but it seems like now most of the long, greasy black hair has fallen out from that side of his head, and these pustules are making their way towards his right eye. So his usual attempts to cover things are no longer working. So he's kind of swept his hair all to one side and is kind of picking and scratching at this side of his head as you approach.
I think Padley's going to whisper to the group while we approach. Best to keep distance from that.
All right. So the bandits that escorted you in close the wooden doors behind you, and he just shifts in his chair and says, "I'm a bit under the weather at the moment, and I've been told that we have a visitor who is uncomfortable by my unwellness. She's an elf, if you can believe it. A person of great importance, sent by the Elf King himself. Yes, but King Emerus, that is, of the elven city Illyrion, has sent her. She's on a mission of some secrecy, so don't ask too many questions. Just do as she says. And my spies, my associates have told me that she is also traveling with a considerable amount of gold. If what you are asked to do for her goes terribly wrong, or you see an opportunity, the gold could be quite useful." So, yes, I'm sorry. Recently you see I've suffered a slight setback. My healer has recommended this tincture, and he is holding a small earthen bottle that he's sipping from. It's a silver infusion that slows the progress of whatever this is. And you can also see on his, you can see that his skin, sorry. You can also see that his skin has taken a kind of bluish tint. So he's consuming this strange infusion given to him by a healer, and he's turning a little blue. And so he's sipping from this. So greet the elf at the town gates and do what she says without haste. Yes. Of course, there is a reward, but I would have thought that just the hope of serving the cause would have made all you little critters happy. So off with you. You can shout any questions you'd like, but it doesn't look like he's in much of a mood to listen.
Okay, I mean, Jason Moomoa did snort a little bit when he said something, basically implied we should rob this person that we were supposed to.
Right.
Yeah. And at the end of everything, he gave kind of like a harumph type noise with a little bit of like snot and spittle coming out of his nostrils.
All right, good. Anybody else have any reaction?
I'm just like kind of with my face away from him, constantly like he's in bad way. I give him a week.
I'm wondering how much I can get the tincture for.
Yes, it's probably quite valuable. All right, and he motions, and the doors again are dragged open, and his little bandit guardsmen are come on, and they're kind of issuing you back down the hill to the front gate. So yeah, it's early morning. It's the weather has been kind of gray and miserable. So you're not exactly waiting in the sunshine, but yeah, you're brought by the front gate and awaiting the arrival of your guest.
Real quick, Jeremy, did Jason Moomoa recognize any of those bandits that were acting like his guards?
Oh, yeah, if you want to roll, yeah, that would be a good thing to...
Don't do it, you'll give him fear. Don't do it. He's trying to trick you.
I already have fear.
So I'm going to roll my instinct die for perceive, correct?
Yes.
So I'm going to hit that. There's no advantage or disadvantage, correct?
Right. Yeah, just...
So I'm going to roll...
Oh, okay.
I
Nice.
assume the yellow one is hope.
Yep. It looks like like you rolled with hope. So take a hope, for that. And this was just a standard, so it was just a 15. So it looks like you got a 20. You do notice, and you have from time to time seen familiar faces. So the Duke himself has assembled his bandits from basically groups that were pillaging and ravaging the animal kingdoms, and so among them are enemies that are responsible for the slaughter of your herd.
I don't like those men. They took a bag of gold from me just to get into this town.
Are we away from the guards at this point?
Yes, you're waiting by the gate now. You've made it all the way to the gate.
Jason kind of grumbles and goes, "Some of those men are the ones that destroyed my people."
Oh dear.
Should we tell someone or do something?
They seem to be the authority here. Who would we tell?
I wish I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, is there any other government or council in this town, or is it just the Duke?
Yeah, just the Duke. Yeah, he has the right, the writ of ownership, and so the local kingdoms. So this elf city would have some authority, and of course they would have a standing army as well. So you may want to you may be able to make a request from the visitor.
Oh, so definitely we need to chat with this envoy.
Yes.
Well,
Do you guys want to tell the envoy that the Duke might be interested in her loot?
Maybe we meet them first and feel it out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It feels like my knowledge of the past is when the elves take a town, they don't save the local folk. So you want to be careful what you ask them to do. They may kill everyone else here too in their efforts to purge him.
I wonder how she's getting here. I hope it's by boat, because otherwise she had to come through the unmaking.
She took the long way. She took the long way around. Yes, that's true. Yeah, you guys are not in a very convenient place. All right, but before long, if there's anything that you wanted to do or grab on your way to the front gate, you can do that. But before long, in the distance, you see an elegant carriage is making its way down the kind of rough roads to the Doubt. And it's the design, of course, looks very elvish. It's there appears to be there's a single driver, and before long it arrives at the front gate, and emerging from this. Let me share another. Emerging from this carriage is a very elegantly dressed. Looks like an elven royal. She introduces herself. "I am Lady Fairwind. I'm the royal sorcerer to the King of Illyrian, King Emrys. I've come for your assistance. We traveled to the Sablewood, near the borders of your settlement, and I wish for your assistance in my travels to a small village, not far beyond the edge of the forest, called Hush. I have a matter of great importance to my people that I need to discuss with someone there. We are unfamiliar with this forest, and especially in its current state. I wish, and we've made contact with your leader, and have been told that you can provide us assistance. So greetings, fellow animalkin."
He's no leader of ours.
I see. Well, good good King Emerus of the elves is quite a noble leader. I'm sure. I'm sure you will be well rewarded and thought of quite well if you assist us. And you see that. Oh, sorry. She's got a driver, and then there was another. So looks like there's two guards with her, two elven guards with her. One was driving, and one was inside the carriage with her.
Oh, Master Trove, she doesn't seem like a genocidal maniac.
What? I never said they were genocidal maniacs. I just implied that their armies do not discriminate when overthrowing other people of the past, especially when they're not elves.
Mm.
But she seems
I say-
friendly enough.
I say never trust an elf. Never.
Can I I don't know how stretching this out this is. Can I don't have any lips, but can I smack my lips a little bit and see if I can get a taste of any magic in the air? Like if she has any magic items on her or anything?
Oh, sure. Yes. Yeah, I guess we don't need a roll. That's kind of your thing, right? Yeah. So her staff, of course, is quite infused in magic, and you detect there's something in the carriage itself, but the taste is a little strange. So there appears to be some sort of ward or some sort of some talisman or something, but it seems to taste a little corrupted. So you suspect that may be the purpose of the cause. There's some sort of corrupted magic inside the carriage itself.
But not the carriage, but
No,
something.
Yes, something inside. Yeah, something inside. And I think Neon would notice immediately the large chest that's strapped to the top of the carriage, as the Duke had said. They're bringing some sort of large payment as well with them, and so there's a large strong elven chest atop the carriage as well.
Oh well, Paddy will put a sticky hand on his shoulder, like, carefully, little one.
What would it take to get close and take a peek?
Oh, well, immediately she said, "Well, we should be off. I'm sorry. The carriage itself could only hold two of you, so the other two may have to ride atop with my driver. So if we can decide, so that would give you a chance to get close to the close to the chest.
Yeah. Nay, fair elf, for Jason Moomoa will hoof it.
Very well.
I like the outdoors, and I just hop up there.
I'll clamber into the carriage
Okay.
very awkwardly.
Okay. So
I would like to walk. Oh, sorry. I would like to walk over to the elf and compare my thigh to hers, because I'm basically like a stick.
Yes, she is quite a thick lass. Yes, they grow them nice and thick in Illyrian. Yes, she's
With a large trunk and an impressive chest.
So we have two large elven chests.
right. Yes. One atop the carriage. Yes, so you can investigate that during the ride. Yes, so Apotheosis,
which one?
You'll be riding in the carriage, and then everyone else will either be on top or alongside. Yeah, so Neon, will you ride?
The big clinking suit of plate milk climbs laboriously into the carriage. Yes.
Okay. All right. And inside the carriage, Apotheosis, you see that there's a large wooden crate taking up one of the seats. So that's why she said, yeah, there's only room for two of you. So it has a lot of carvings that you recognize as elven writing, elven magical writing on it. And this does seem to be the source of your of the magic you're detecting.
I'm gonna sit next to the driver, like, bunch up, and then, hello, and can I kind of assess his physical well-being as a druid?
Yeah. Just from his appearance, he seems to be fine. You don't notice any, and as well as the sorceress herself. They don't have any sickness, any discoloration, or they look quite healthy. Just a little nervous, just a little stressed. Is the only thing that you're detecting. They're not the serene kind of placid atmosphere you usually feel among the elves. She's a little hasty to get started, and the driver himself is a little nervous. And you being an animal kin, the different kin of these lands are suspicious about who actually started this blight, who unmade the lands. So he's a little little uncomfortable with you sitting close to him, but he tolerates.
I just give him a big froggy smile, and every once in a while, I whip my tongue out and grab a fly around the horse's ass.
Very well. So yes. So and we're off. Please, driver, and you proceed. I guess we'll go back to the map here.
Am I the only one in the?
Yes.
In the
carriage? You are. Everybody else.
I'm on top.
Neon.
Where am I sitting?
Yeah, where would you like? Yeah, yeah. Did you get inside the carriage as well?
Yeah, I want to sit next to the armor.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, I thought you wanted to be on top of the chest bless.
No, that'll come later.
Okay.
I have something else in my mind.
All right. Yes. So Neon and Apotheosis are inside the carriage. Moomoa is walking alongside, and on top is Paddy. So yeah, you make your way from outside the. You're passing, of course, the palisades and all the barricades that have been built outside of the Doubt to prevent anything oncoming. And before long, in the distance, you can already see, the forest of the sablewood, the blighted sablewood, in the distance. And before long, you the land kind of around this very thin snaking stream. It's not even quite a river in some places anymore. Is all covered with ash. So there is a small group of buildings full of workers, and this group of buildings is known as the Refuge, and they work to continue to burn the edge of the sablewood to prevent its advance. And there's a small wooden bridge that takes you over what's left of this stream, but the ash itself is being collected. There's actually, to one side of this small group of buildings, a quarry of burnt trees that you've known as the Ash Quarry. So basically the members of this refuge are they firewalk along the edge of the forest, lighting a fire and a controlled burn and creating this fire break to prevent these dark woods from encroaching any further.
What's the ambient music playing? Is this like some Dark Souls intro music?
Oh yeah. It's definitely starting to feel quite sinister as you approach these woods. So you haven't been near them, if at all. This would may be your first time, and they are quite dark and oppressive. It looks like you're going into a network of caves instead of a forest themselves. It's there's nothing green and lush about any of the plant life, the vines and the roots that you're entering. It's quite an oppressive looking area. And but previously the Sablewood had very well defined trade routes. It was actually one of the ways that humans and elves and the forest kin traded with each other, because there were protected routes that ran along the some of these root tunnels. There were protected tunnels and things that were dug among the forest, and they were all guarded and run well by the merchants eager to enforce this trade routes. But of course, since the Sablewood has been blighted, all of this has fallen into disrepair, and you're not able to take any of these protected routes anymore, and you're taking a rather broken up, kind of slightly overgrown in some places, just surface road that winds through the woods, avoiding the larger trees, and so the carriage is trundling and bouncing around. There's rocks and things that have fallen in the way. You're hitting large tree roots, so it's a little bit of a rough ride, but you enter the Sablewood.
Driver, where are we going?
The Milady has asked us to visit. There's an important arcanist in the village of Hush that we desperately need to meet with. It shouldn't be long. I apologize for this. The quality of these roads. This is all we are left with.
Jason kind of yelled over, "My people were familiar with these woods. The corruption has spread and changed things. I no longer know the safest routes."
Jason, hop up here. Mind those roots. They're going to eat you.
I have a question. Are we like a walking pace, or are we like a brisk pace, or are we like what are we doing?
Yeah, it's a pretty. Jason is able to keep up, so it's not. It's on an unusually rapid pace. They wanted to leave as soon as possible, but the condition of these roads makes it so that you couldn't pick up much of a pace without endangering flipping the carriage.
Yeah,
If we're kind of off-roading, the carriage is going to rattle apart.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to take a moment because I looked outside and I saw Moomoa gallop, and it was the most majestic and strangest thing ever because his hair was slowly just blowing in the wind. And I'm like,
Yeah. Let chat know that Jason Momoa literally looks like Jason Momoa, but a cow. So he does have long, flowing hair in the wind. He's got a long beard that's braided, that's kind of flapping behind him. His cow ears are perked upright.
yeah, I haven't been that confused in a very long time. That was very strange to watch. Very magical.
Nice.
This while everyone else is living life, I'm just looking at this crate here. Is it nailed shut?
Yes. Yeah.
Lock?
It's secured. Well, actually, it probably has a hinged lid, but there is a lock on it, so it's not completely sealed as if it was for shipment, but it's secured with an elven lock and a hinged lid.
Well, its magic kind of interests me, so I'm just going to extend my arms and lay them on top of the box. And even though I don't have a working mouth or face, but you know how when a cat smells something and it opens its mouth and just kind of sits there watching it, I'm just sitting there with my face kind of up close to it, just kind of trying to process whatever radiant magics is coming off of this thing.
Neon, don't let Trove hump the box.
No, I had other plans because I noticed that he was distracted looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to test out exactly what he would notice and what he wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
And I want to grab a piece of chalk and I want to draw little smiley faces on him on one of his shoulder pads.
Okay.
And then I want to write. Neon was here on top of it.
All right. Do you want to roll for that? You can do that without a roll. That wouldn't be beyond your.
Yeah, I don't think I have very much tactile sensations.
Okay.
So yeah, no, I think it's mostly pressure based. If he's just drawing me with chalk and I'm huffing, I probably just imagine he's doing weird fleshy things behind me. I don't.
Right. All right, that works. All right, good. And so the sorceress says, "I see you've noticed the crate, Sir Klank. Can you feel it?"
You're in here alone. Okay, that was my bad.
Oh no, she's with you. Yeah, she and another one of her her guards is with you. You can feel it too, can't you?
There's something inside. It feels. So am I thinking it feels like the unmaking, or does it just feel weird to me? Can I even?
It feels like some some sort of magic that's been diminished or corrupted. It's not quite the unmaking. Like it doesn't feel like this. The unmaking to you feels more like something organics worry about. This feels more like a magical force.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know if the right word is dying or failing inside. Maybe.
If you let me see, do you want to? She goes to kind of explain, but then she hesitates. This, as the Duke explained, this is a mission of secrecy. She's a little worried about sharing, but if you want to try an instinct roll, you may be able to read her a little bit. Because you're really good at reading elven emotion.
All right, here we go. Good old instinct rolls.
And remember, your experience.
Oh, am I adding the taste of magic to this?
Oh, yes, you should. Yeah. So,
it'd be a 12 with.
But
fear.
you'd have to spend a hope to do that.
Yeah, that's fine. No, yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is very awkward for me, and if I'm trying to read her, no, I don't get it.
Okay. Oh, and I mark. I got to figure out where I keep track of this. I don't have a sheet, so I'll mark my fear here. All right. So yeah. So I'll take a fear, and it. She's a little worried. From your reaction, you can't quite tell what she's hiding, and she seems to be a little worried. This object is quite delicate, so please refrain. You actually look a little hungry as you're clutching that crate. Please, if you would remove your hands, I would feel much more comfortable.
Oh, I'll take my gauntleted hands off of it. Kind of stand there with them like out in front of me up for a minute, like not knowing where to put them, and then finally awkwardly put them in my lap, not knowing what else. These hands, like once you realize you're holding something in a picture and you don't know what to do with it, but with my arms.
Right. And she signals her bodyguard to actually stand up between you and the crate. So she's quite worried about the safety of this. And so to distract you, she says, yes, we must reach the village of Hush. It was a magical sanctuary in the Sablewood at one time. We still know that the Whitefire Arcanist is there. We need to reach her, and I need to request her abilities to help us. She's done so for the king in the past. All I can say is this is a mission of great importance to my people, and because of that, we will reward you for your assistance. But I ask that you don't question me any further until we reach the village itself.
Okay, I believe not many still live inside the Unmaking. It seems odd that these people haven't left along with most of the others.
Yes, Hush is very unique. Yes, of course, these woods are quite blighted, as well as the farmlands, the sunless farms that have been established here. But I know that the Arcanist is still here and still protects her people. We must reach her. And in fact, she gets a little nervous and leans out the window and calls to the driver, "Please pick up the pace, driver. We need to arrive as soon as possible." She's getting a little nervous.
Don't worry. I don't fear the Unmaking. I don't even know if it can harm me. If all else fails, I can make it to the city. If you guys cannot, because of your bodies.
Well, that's good. Good to know. I may need your help in the future. Yes. So let's. Unless you have anything else you'd like to ask me, not pertaining to this crate, let's wait until we arrive at Hush. Okay.
And then I'll just kind of turn inward and quit paying attention to everybody else and think on what that good huffing was about, and and wait quietly and not moving.
Okay. Okay, and so Jason, you notice that the carriage has picked up its pace a little bit, and it's hitting quite rough roads. It's bounced off of a couple of roots, and you're coming to a rather sharp bend, and so the carriage is getting a little bit ahead of you. You have to pick up your pace to keep up with it, and as it is approaching this kind of hairpin in the road, this sharp bend, you notice that let's see here. So Paddy, you notice that the driver, the last bump that you hit, has actually knocked the reins from the driver's hands, and he's struggling to retrieve them before they drop off the edge of the carriage. The pace of the carriage increases, and actually the next thing that you hit actually lifts one of the wheels up, and you are kind of careening around this curve. And actually,
can I reach over and try to grab the harnesses of the horse and pull them down?
Oh,
like stop them.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You can try to catch up and do that. That would probably be a good.
So that'd be a strength, because I feel like I would be keeping up. Like as it got faster, I would keep up. So, but am I close enough that I can grab the reins and like, whoa?
Oh, sure. Yes, you could do that.
So that'd be a strength roll, correct?
Mm-hmm. That would be good.
All right. I hate touchpads. Here we go. Do I have advantage or disadvantage?
No, it's pretty straight unless you want to. If you have any hope to spend, you can maybe bodyguard. Like you're protecting the carriage.
Okay, yeah, I will burn one hope to activate my bodyguard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, +2 on that strength roll. So looks like you're +4.
I think just out of instinct, Paddy would try to whip tongue grab the reins at the same time. That he's doing that.
Good. Okay, so yeah, why don't you roll as well? I guess that would be like an agility or finesse. What do you see? Your tongue? The tongue?
Oh, probably. I think it's probably agility. I do have to take a stress to do it. I think. But.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
Would you say that they're distracted with what's happening at front?
Oh,
most definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. The carriage is swinging sharply back and forth, and the bodyguard is actually like leaned back against the crate itself to steady it from any movement. Yeah, but everyone is quite distracted, looking at the windows, seeing what this is.
Oops, no, that's not it. So how do I add with hope? How do I roll with hope?
Oh, it depends on which die is so the dice tell you what you've rolled with. It's kind of the result. So you just roll the 2d12 based on whatever stat you're going to use.
If you put the cursor over an attribute, you can roll it from that attribute.
That's I'm going to do with I want to add my +2 to bodyguard. Do I just put it +4?
After you hit the duality, then you can add how much bonuses you want to add.
Yeah.
After you click the duality button.
So I'm going to roll for strength.
Mm-hmm.
+2.
Oh wow!
So
okay, yeah, you
14.
Oh no! So you get the total of everything, but you have rolled with fear. So fear was the higher result. So I do get a fear. I do get a point. You do get a success. Actually, get a great success because it was a difficult. It was a 20 difficulty task, but you easily did it. So and you spent the hope as well, right? So you have actually +4 total. So +2 +2.
I went down to 2 hope because I had 3.
Okay.
And yes, I am now. It was a 14 total.
Okay. Good. So yeah, you've got. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you successfully you're able to just grab the harnesses of the horses and slow them down and get the carriage to abruptly stop. So Paddy, do you want to catch those reins before they?
Yeah. Hey, I don't have one I'm going to use right now, but if you were going to add your experience, how do you add it?
It's just we can just do a +2 to the roll. If there's no way mechanically on the sheet, it's just an automatic +2.
Yeah. So when you hit the duality button for the dice rolls, there's a little +- thing you can add pluses to if you want.
which I forgot to do on mine, so it's actually a +4 on my
Right,
roll.
right.
But
Yeah,
next
yeah.
time I
So
know how to do
that
it.
was a good roll. Yeah, that was a very good roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the sorceress was quite impressed with how you were able to stop the animals.
I rolled with hope.
All right,
Hell yeah.
take a hope, and yeah, so you're able to lash your tongue and grab the reins before they slip down. And now the carriage is at a stop, and you can hold on to them, or you can pass them to the driver.
Oh, I stick my tongue out and say, "Here you go."
And he very cautiously, thank you, Mr. Frog.
My pleasure.
And Moomoa goes, "Be more careful, friend. You almost drove off the road."
Apologies, I'm not. I'm not usually a driver. I'm more of a bodyguard. I'm trained in combat. This is very unusual for me. I apologize. And you have brought the carriage. Let me pull this map up here. You brought the carriage to a stop.
I had a quick question. I
sure.
had 2 hope filled in on my character sheet. Do we start with 2 hope?
Yeah, everyone starts with 2 hopes, so you have
Oh,
3
okay.
now.
Cool. I can heal, everybody. I can heal.
Nice. And you have so you brought the carriage. So here is the carriage here that has just come to a stop. And luckily, you did stop in time, because there is a toppled, broken carriage blocking the road. So just as you started to head into this curve, you would have run right into it. So it's going to have to be cleared. Oh yeah. So yeah, Jason is alongside. So it's going to have to be cleared if you wish to continue.
Well done, Jason.
Good.
Does this look like this wagon was placed on purpose?
If you want to investigate, yeah, if you want to roll some instinct, you can take a look and see what looks like happened.
Yeah, so Jason Momoa will walk around and check out what's up with this wagon, and then start to pull it aside to make way for the wagon.
Okay.
Or carriage.
All right. So let's see.
I'll lumber out and help.
So do you want to examine it, or are you just going to start pulling?
I want to examine it first.
Okay.
Unless someone is more perceptive than me that wants to examine it, and since I'm probably the strongest, I'm gonna try to pull it or push it aside.
Sure. Okay. Who said they were going to help? Did somebody say?
Yeah, I'll help.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you going to inspect?
The armor hops out. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm always kind of trying to figure out what's going on, because all this seems unique to me. So yeah, I'll be huffing on everything as I approach.
Yeah, do that instinct roll, bro.
See how it goes.
I mean, I'm not good at that myself, but
Oh,
my
you get
goodness.
hope
I got-
at least.
you got a hope.
was hope.
Yep, you have a hope. We have a hope. Yeah, so you don't really, there's nothing magical that you're detecting from the cart itself. One of the wheels seems to be tangled in something, but other than that,
like vines and stuff.
yeah, it looks like something from the forest. But yeah, without further inspection, you can't quite tell what happened. But yeah, one of the wheels is tangled in some sort of vine.
Yeah, be wary. It looks like the forest itself attacked this cart.
Okay, and then he's helping me, so that's a +1 to my roll, correct?
Oh yeah, no, he would roll his strength as well, and if he's successful, then you get a +1. So when you do kind of a group thing, any assistance, everyone that succeeds gives you a +1. Everyone that fails gives you a -1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my strength.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, you do it. Yeah, that's 18. But I mark some fear.
oh, I criticals.
Ooh, critical.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Well, very
Nice.
good. Well, I'll give you. So yes, so you're assisting, and so yeah, easily done. But so you're not going to be surprised by this, because you were actually watching carefully as you moved the as you move the cart away, and you see right behind it. Oh, give me the. You see right behind it, a large animal is feasting on what was the remains of the driver. Can you guys see that? So
Yes, sir.
It appears to be some kind of at one time perhaps a wolf or perhaps an owl. It's this strange fusion of what you used to call maybe a Strix wolf is now this winged creature, and with its beak, it's tearing into the remains of the driver of this cart.
Wait, can I ask? Am I the only one left inside?
Oh yeah, you're with the sorceress and her bodyguard. They stayed in the cart.
Can I take a look at the chest? Can I roll to see if I can open it or?
Oh,
if there's a lock?
The crate itself that was inside. Yeah, the crate is locked. And she's going to be watching it. She wouldn't leave it unattended, so she's going to stay in there with you. You could maybe do something. She's going to be a little bit distracted, maybe looking at the window, but wouldn't leave the carriage. If you want to try something very, very stealthy.
No. Okay. I
Okay.
just wanted to see if there's actually a lock that
Yes.
I could pick.
Yeah, there is.
I don't want to pick it.
Yeah, there is an elven lock.
Okay.
Yeah. You notice there is an elven lock that you could pick. It doesn't appear to be warded with magic or anything. The lock itself seems to be a very straightforward, pickable elvish lock. All right. So this animal, as soon as you move the cart away, it stops and kind of has the some of the gore from the driver hanging from its beak, and it just kind of watches you. So Apotheosis notices this right away.
Can Paddy hop down there?
Sure. Yeah, so put your token out. Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll
get your token out there too.
I'll immediately, because I have a million little wizard abilities, I will. Let's try this out. I'm going to try to cast from the Book of Iliad. I use Slumber.
Ooh, okay, all right.
It says make a spellcasting roll against a target within very close range. On a success, they're asleep
Oh,
until they take damage, or the GM spends a fear to clear the condition.
very cool. Yes, definitely do that. Again, here's your.
I should have.
Wolf.
For an experience, I should have put cast magic, not taste magic. Oops. Oh well. I'll just make a standard spellcasting roll.
Okay.
Do you have to hit a button to deploy your token? I thought you could just drag it.
Yeah, you can drag it from the name, not from the graphic, from
Yeah.
the name.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the weird
So I guess
part.
I would be over here, right?
Yeah. You would have moved. Yeah, moved the card, and Apotheosis is kind of waving at you.
Nice roll.
Oh! Did you get it? Your spellcast?
An 18. It doesn't give me a target number, so I'm assuming it's evasion because it doesn't say in the thing.
Oh,
It
right.
says
Yeah,
spellcasting.
right. It's
Or it's
evasion.
difficult.
Yeah, it's difficulty.
I got an 18 with hope.
Beautiful. All right. Well, let's see what that does here. Where's his little stats? Yes, that does it very, very easily. So yeah, you startle the Strix wolf, but your sleep spell it just its eyes start to lower, and it just cozies down into the the mutilated corpse of the driver and is fast asleep.
Eventually, I did like the Crocodile Dundee meow thing with my thumb with
Wow,
my
very
hands.
good. Yeah, make sure you take that hope. Mark your.
I have. I'm
Nice.
very excited. I have all sorts of hope now. I'm full of hope, guys.
Someone
be
needs
all right.
to be.
All right.
Should I actually join outside or should I stay inside the cart?
Yeah, the sorceress doesn't look like she's going anywhere, so yeah, you can feel free to join them if you want.
And then I'll kind of put my arms out, to represent, to try to tell everyone to be cool as much as I can, be calm. I'm trying not to make a bunch of noise because I don't know exactly. I mean, it's just asleep. I think we could wake it pretty easily.
I
Right.
could try to talk to it if you like.
Oh,
Well, I think it's already asleep at this point.
right.
Oh.
It's laying in the middle of the
Just
road, though,
stop.
unfortunately, right?
I'll just give it a poke and
Yeah, you can kind of
Can
detect its state, its kind of thinking if you'd like. Yeah. you can hear kind of what's going on in its sleeping brain.
Oh, really? I can pick its brain?
Sure. Yeah, because
Okay.
you have to talk to nature, right? So I would imagine, if you're talking to plants, anything, you can kind of you have a little bit of a nature telepathy.
All right. I will do that.
While this is happening, Jason Moomoa pulls out what looks like a journal and starts scribbling down, and you hear him mumble something about legally distinct owlbear.
Nice.
Okay. I thought you could push. Oh, maybe it worked. Hold on. God dang it. Where's the hope again?
Oh, and
Oh, it's on
it's
the
at
right.
the top of your sheet.
Yeah,
There's
top.
actually
okay.
another thing I forgot. So
Oh, yes.
one of the abilities, I'm sorry because I'm trying to remember how this all works. One of my abilities as a wizard is I have strange patterns, and it says choose a number between 1 and 12. When you roll that number on a duality dice, gain a hope or clear a stress. We haven't gotten, so I think I get another hope because I rolled a 6 because that's the number I had. I picked a middle number in the middle of the pack
Perfect.
at the beginning of the
Okay.
thing. So
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. Write that down.
I'm full of hope, guys. I can't get any more hopeful than I already am. The
Super.
world is amazing.
Well, you can do your special 3 hope ability now.
Oh, yeah.
So Padley's going to kind of all fours creep up to it and like, there. And then just carefully creep his tongue out to touch his forehead.
Don't want to touch it with your hands. That's gross. But with your tongue, that's fine.
Uh-oh. So is it a nature? Oh, actually, yeah. It's a nature roll. Like you have to to do that. You have to do a. Okay. Well, you do succeed. So I mark a fear, but you do succeed. Its difficulty is quite low.
So I have a real quick question.
Sure.
I used the toggle because when I'm in a natural place, I'm supposed to get a +2 to the roll.
Oh, okay.
And there's a little toggle, so I turned on the toggle. How can I tell if it applied the +2 or not?
It would
Yeah,
be.
it
It didn't.
didn't. It's
Yeah,
+0,
it's a +0. Yeah, it'll be in that white modifier at the bottom. It didn't add it. Yeah.
Well, then I got a 14.
Yeah. You did it. You did it well. The only thing that you can feel from this creature is so hungry, more food, hungry. So it does appear to be corrupted, and all it wants to do is eat. This combined, these two predator creatures that it's combined from is giving it this insatiable hunger. So it couldn't resist seeing this fallen cart driver. It couldn't resist eating him.
I back away. The unmaking has turned this thing into just a voracious monster. I'll be over here.
Interjection, didn't we say that whenever you nature talk to something corrupted?
Oh,
something
yes. Right. So I did make a table for that. So
Way to rat me out.
So everybody should roll. Yeah, everyone that's outside the cart, everyone that was near Padley should roll their what was it, the kind of endurance-y thing? Come on.
Endurance would be
Strength.
Yeah,
agility or
only-
strength.
yeah, just roll strength roll. So yeah, everybody should do a strength roll, and if you fail, I've got a table you can roll on.
Including me, or is this
no, yeah, I don't think because you're the
Okay.
not the caster doesn't.
All I do is critical. Blam, 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 blam.
Wow.
Oh, I got a critical as well.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Yes.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
How do I add my token? I can't seem to add it.
Oh, you can if you drag from the name, sure, I can grab it. If you drag from the name, when you try to grab the graphic, it doesn't work for some reasons. You have to grab the name. So here, I'll put you there. There you go. Can you control
very
that?
much.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow. And so I think also with the when you roll the critical, you can reduce stress if you have any stress. So yeah, you zero out your stress every
I
time you
think
do
that
that.
because it's kind of we're doing a reaction roll. I mean, I'm already maxed on stuff. But
Oh, right.
I
Yeah,
probably
this
shouldn't
is-
get anything, right? You don't probably get any of that stuff on
That's
a
right.
reaction
Yeah,
roll.
reactions. Yeah, that's right. Reactions don't generate any fear or hope. Okay.
Okay, so I don't get hope for that.
Right.
Even though I rolled a critical.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry.
That's lame.
But you can reduce your stress if you took any stress to power anything. That's fine. Okay, so So Apotheosis critical, Arturo. Oh, actually, it was a
9 + 1
Okay.
+ 2.
12.
Okay.
Surprised it doesn't total it.
It does on mine.
It does? Where?
Yeah, maybe just drag the box open wider.
Oh.
It's on the far right side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
There it goes. Yeah, let me make sure all that's visible on the stream. Sorry about that last time. All right.
Look at that.
Well, that's cool.
Why is it so wide? That's dumb.
It's very wide. Yes. All right. So let me see here. So we've got a critical that passed. Yeah, unfortunately. Let me see.
So criticals in this game for non-combat, is it just mean auto success or?
Yeah, auto success, and you can reduce your stress. You can clear your stress. Yeah, it does.
Except when it's a reaction, or
No. Yeah, you just don't get hope or fear. Yeah, you could. We'll have you reduce stress as well if you rolled the critical. Okay, so let me. I think the Whole Woods themselves has a stat.
So is it just like, do vines start writhing around, and is it doing the sleeping cat eye twitchy leg thing while you're trying to sleep with it?
Yes, right.
So, do we want to attack this thing while it's sleeping? Because we're not going to be able to get the cart or the carriage around the animal.
Mm.
Can we somehow get the cart around the animal off the road, or should we just?
Oh yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, with the strength of all of you, you should be able to. You've moved the cart enough. You've shifted it enough. If you don't disturb, it's going to be a roll. But yeah, if you don't disturb the Strixwolf, you could probably get the cart or get the carriage past the broken cart and the sleeping wolf. You can clear any logs or anything that you can't get over. It'll take a combined strength. But you may do it.
When I examined it and tongue melded with it, did I get a sense of maybe like its potency? Like, is it maybe still just kind of on the scale of a wolf, or does it seem a lot more dangerous than that? Or
oh yeah, it does. It does seem more dangerous than this combination is more dangerous than either of the individual components. Yeah, it is quite a.
They're like.
And
it's multiplicative, not additive.
Right, right, and it can, and it does seem to be able to fly as well. Okay, so Arturo passed. Oh, can you give me a strength roll, Neon?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just in your character sheet, hit strength, hit roll.
Character sheet. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure it out. Give me a second.
Sure.
How do I do that again?
So go back to the journal, and under your character, double click to open up your sheet. Then go to your strength. You'll see that your cursor will turn to dice. Click strength, and then click roll. So far, the functionality is between Demiplane and Roll20 is working really well.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I changed stuff right before we started playing, and it immediately updated the character again here. So it's live tracking it.
Wow, that's what I was worried about. That's great.
A 12. Looks like you made it.
Wait, how do I do that again? How do I roll?
Where do you see? He didn't roll.
You have your character. Is your character sheet up in Roll20?
No, I'm trying to find it. It's
where you go back to the journal area, the book with the little star. Double click on your character name, and that should pop up your character sheet.
Okay, and then
go to your strength, and when your cursor's over strength, it should change into dice. Hit that, and then just hit roll.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
Oof!
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Wow, you did it. Yep, even with -1. Okay, so everybody passed. So there's no table roll, but yeah, you feel a strange effect from that tongue melding that Paddy was doing. The whole woods around you seems to kind of crawl and react to that use of magic.
Maybe you don't use that again while we're out here.
Yeah, Jason Momoa's the fur on the back of his neck is standing up. So, friends, do we remove this threat or go around it?
Okay, if we.
All it knows is hunger. Perhaps putting it out of its misery is the best thing to do.
It has a nice looking beak and very pretty feathers.
As soon as he says that, as soon as Paddy says that, you've noticed that Jason Momoa has switched from his hand crossbow to his glaive, and he charges.
Okay.
I hide in the bushes.
All right.
Can I try to beat him to the punch?
If you'd like, yeah. If you want to, you can try to agility if you want to. If you want to do like a face to face, if you guys are both rushing, you can do agility roll-offs.
Well, I'm going to activate. I'm going to take a stress to activate charge.
Oh, okay.
When you succeed on an agility roll to move from far or very far into melee range with one or more targets, you can mark a stress to deal 1d12 physical damage to all targets within melee range.
Oh, all right.
So I'm going to roll my agility.
Okay.
I get a hope, it looks like.
Yep. And so let's see, and I guess, does it have a difficulty on that? Does it say
no,
okay.
It just means that a successful agility roll. So I move to melee range.
Difficulty, right?
I do an automatic 1d12 damage.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. So you would have exactly made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then unshakable means when I take a stress, I roll a 1d6. On a result of 6, I do not take any stress.
Oh, nice.
I do take 1 stress.
Okay. Wow.
But I have charged and done 8 damage, and now I'm in melee range to attack.
Okay, well, yes. So you've done 8 damage to the sleeping Strix Wolf, and you easily severed the head. That charge damage was all that you needed. There's no
yeah. So Jason Momoa gave up a bellowing and then charged horns first into the beast and gouges it. And now he's ready to attack whenever you want to start combat.
Well, there won't be any combat because the Strix Wolf is dead. Yeah, you've basically completely murdered it. It wasn't. It didn't have any protection. It wasn't. Yeah, it couldn't defend itself. So.
Amazing. So Jason Momoa is now covered in gore after impaling this thing with his horns and moving around, and he's just dripping with blood and guts, and he goes, "You didn't want this beef."
Excellent. Yeah, and make sure you mark your hope for the charge roll.
I did.
Okay, good. And so Neon, what did you want to do? Do you want to
No, I'm just gonna sit with my stand there with my hands on my hips and go like, oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, you can.
I'm gonna hop back over and offer its essence to Mother Nature.
Okay.
I would like some feathers from the beast, please.
Sure. Yeah, you
can I pluck some?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Yeah, you can collect anything you'd like in the process. Yeah, so now it's very easy. You can just do one of you can just do a simple strength roll to move the cart, and the Strix Wolf is not not too heavy.
I think I just silently stare at everyone doing weird stuff with this corpse. I am confounded by it. But
okay.
So we don't have to move the cart because we already moved it, right? And you said I can easily move the creature.
Oh yes, yeah. To get the cart completely off because you just moved it enough to reveal, so it's probably like here. You moved it.
So I got to do one. Yeah, I want to do another one.
Yeah, one more strength roll to clear the path completely.
I'll just let him do it because he seems like he's a man of action.
Okay.
Looks like you get a fear, but I rolled a 13 plus 2, 15.
Oh, good. All right.
So once again, Jason Momoa just like flexes and just single-handedly pushes the cart out of the way.
Nice. Yeah.
And he is pumped. He is hyper as hell. He's all wired now.
Oh, damn it.
Nice. So
It's going to take forever to calm him down.
So,
I'm just going to go back and quietly get back into the cart.
Yeah.
This has gotten out of hand very quickly, I feel.
nice.
No one wants
Yeah.
the head?
Neon, lad, please be careful with those feathers. They were created by the Unmaking.
Okay.
All right.
But I would like the head. Does anyone want the head? I would like the head. No?
I feel like the head is about as big as you are. How are you going to carry it?
I don't think the
that's-
sorceress
Listen,
will
that's a me
bleeding
problem.
corpse of an unmade creature on her cart. Maybe if you were willing to carry it yourself the rest of the way.
I have committed its essence to nature. Perhaps we don't desecrate it further.
Okay.
So does anybody want to
But
make... What's that?
what if there's a bounty in this town for killing this creature? Maybe we should take the head to prove our strength, to show the city that we're heroes,
Oh.
or this village.
I mean,
What
it
if
was
the
sleeping.
town has
It-
been
don't know.
unmade? I don't know how there's a town here anyway.
Yes.
I think as much as
So
we
that's-
can, I think me and Pat keep giving each other, staring at each other as much as it's possible for me to look at someone and be like, I don't get it either, man.
So that they move
Over
the
there.
cart and are messing with the corpse. So why don't Paddy and Apotheosis give me instinct rolls?
Instinct rolls. Uh-oh.
With no modifiers, right?
Yeah, no advantage or disadvantage. Yeah, just
What creates rerolls, by the way?
very little. There's a couple of abilities. I think class abilities, but yeah, the rerolls are pretty minimum in the game.
God dang, Apotheosis!
I mean, I broke it. I can't have any more hope. I think the game just crashed. I don't know what to do.
Oh,
He's like a
I did
super
pretty.
positive Mexican.
I did as good as you.
Yeah. Nice. All right, so both of you, looking around, let's see here. Looking around, you notice that you don't appear to be alone. Oh, here we go. I can show you this. You don't appear to be alone. From some of the higher boughs of the trees, that's not exactly a good representation of your beautiful carriage, but of the trees, you notice there are some what look like thieves are watching you for their chance.
Do they appear to be Ribbets like in the picture?
They are, yes. They're Ribbets, and they're dressed in dark, kind of strange, some sort of armor, some sort of strange kind of scale mail, perhaps armor. But yes, they are Ribbets, like in that photo.
I'm going to croak out to them in my home Ribbet dialect.
Oh, okay.
Ribbet, we are just passers-by. No need to get in any problems. You can have the head. You can have the head.
What?
All right, so give me some charming roll here, and you'll get advantage. You can roll the advantage D6 with this because you're speaking their language.
That's good because I suck at talking to people.
Yeah, so presence with advantage to convey the message.
I nailed it.
Oh, nice.
Nice,
All
dude.
right. Very
And
good.
more hope.
Yes, and another hope. All right.
Yeah.
So you hear a reply. We're just here for the treasure. Leave anything of value and continue on your way. So that looks like they're maybe eyeing the chest on the.
Can I intimidate them to go away?
Oh yeah. If you've Sure. Yeah, if you want to.
Well, I think since we're having Froggy talk, I would probably call over. Oh, Jason.
What should I roll for that?
I believe we're being robbed.
Let's see. So it's probably going to be a strength, yeah, because it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to burn a hope and activate my catchphrase. You don't want this beef.
Okay. All right. Okay. The difficulty.
roll-
difficulty's a little high, not terribly difficult, but okay.
So I have +2 to strength and +2 for my experience. So I put +4.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Fear.
And Mark. Fear. Mark.
I'm gonna die. Scatter.
Mark.
I mean, real quick. I mean, I'm also still covered in this thing's gore.
That's
Wouldn't
true.
that have given me an advantage?
Well, they've seen a lot. These are pretty rough thieves, and you suspect that these may be who tipped that cart and stripped it of valuables. Because when you were shoving the cart out of the way, there was nothing of value left in the cart. This was a merchant cart, just completely stripped bare. So you're suspecting these were the culprits of the previous cart that was.
I'm just saying, if you saw Jason Moomoa covered in gore
Right.
with giant
Everyone knows
bullhorns.
Everyone knows that cattle are herbivores. They know you're just faking being angry. It's fine. Very friendly.
If it makes you feel better, I'm terrified.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like I should have got advantage, but no big deal.
Yeah, sorry. So, no, it doesn't. These guys have seen some shit. So, down from the trees come 3 of these. So now that they are, and actually they move really quickly, so they're gonna get an action. I'm gonna need to. I'll spend a fear, but they're gonna get an action here.
Well, he just rolled with fear, so technically, right? Like this.
Oh
could
yeah.
Be the...
Oh yeah. That's right. This could be that action. So yeah. So they're just gonna spring on you. So their leader. Paddy notices that you had convinced these thieves looked a little convinced, but their leader shook off both the intimidation and your peaceful. Peaceful plea, yeah, peaceful Ribbet plea, and he wants the gold. So they're headed towards you, and it looks like that the leader still on a tree is eyeing the chest. So yeah, so we're in combat. So I'm gonna let's see. They've got some odd little things here. So well, they have been seen.
Frogs.
Yeah.
The most untrustworthy of my people.
And I couldn't move my token, so I made a new one. So if you want to destroy the one that's not by the cart,
Oh, sure.
Jeremy,
Sure.
I can't do
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
I
We'll say
can't move my token either.
good ambush and the fake out with the legally distinct owlbear.
It's more like a griffin, right? I mean,
Right. Okay.
owl wolf griffin,
So,
like a little small one.
So we'll put one of these guys will immediately engage with Jason.
Whoa!
One of them
now
with.
there's 2 neons.
Oh, so which is the true neon? Well, I'll delete the one that wasn't moving.
Thank you. I couldn't move it.
Okay. All right. So one is engaged with moving toward Apotheosis. So let me do some rolls for these guys. So first I'll start with Apotheosis, and I guess I'm just rolling a straight. Yeah, I'm just rolling straight.
And
You roll
which
d20
tree?
and try to beat my evasion, which is not hard to do.
Uh-oh.
Which tree is the leader at, by the way?
Oh, I'll put him. Yeah, he's not. So he'll be up in combat, and I'll put the leader. He's a little different looking. So the leader's back here. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. But you guys are locked up right now with these guys. So first Apotheosis, we get a swing here. A swing, yes, yeah, so it's a 16. Okay, so 16, and you're gonna get.
I'm a big lumbering piece of metal. My evasion's a 9.
Okay, so it's a D8 plus 5. So he swings a dagger at you.
Oh.
So plus 5, so 11 damage incoming. So does that?
So that puts me in the major. I'll spend an armor slot to lower it down once. I'll take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Instead of
All
taking
right.
2.
Right.
Can I heal you if you get hurt?
Oh.
It depends on how you want to think about it. I don't even think my physical body matters that much. So it's probably more like you're mending my, soul
inner-
matrix. So yeah, sure.
I'm aligning your chakras.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I think I'm rusty and stuff like that, so there'll probably still be a big hole in me, but that's fine.
Whenever it's our turn, Jeremy, I'm gonna try to hop into the bushes and get behind that guy.
Oh, okay. Okay. So next, let's do Jason and his thief here. So does a 14 plus 1 does a 15 hit your evasion?
What would I be like? My evasion,
Yeah.
It does hit.
Okay.
Does it hit you by a lot? Because I can make it re-roll.
Oh.
My evasion is 8.
I don't know if never mind. I don't think that's going to matter.
Okay,
He has like a plus million. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll be quiet.
Okay. So
You've got armor though, right?
I have armor is 4.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So here comes a D8 plus 5, so 9 damage incoming. So what threshold does that hit?
9 damage. Well, let me check. Where's my threshold? 9 is minor damage.
Oh, okay. So you can spend an armor to take nothing, or you can take the one damage.
Oh, I am definitely going to take the armor slot,
Okay.
and I do not take any damage. He actually laughs at this frog's face. And taunts him.
Nice. All right. And lastly, the frog engaged with Neon attacks with a 12. Does that beat your evasion? Neon. Let's see.
Abby went
I have
AFK.
14.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So he swings with his dagger and completely misses. That was only a 12. Very good evasion. So yeah, completely misses.
One could say
Of
he
course.
activated his cat-like reflexes.
Nice. All right. So that's all. I've spent all that the fear that I spent the ambush fear turn. So you guys can take actions.
Okay, I guess I will attack.
Okay.
How strong do these guys look? You know what? Oh no, I don't want to do that.
They are.
I don't think Neon wants me to push the guy towards him.
They are wearing some kind of
don't worry about me.
odd armor. It looks like it's made from polished stone. So now that they're closer to you, you can see that there's some kind of odd stone-like scale mail that they're wearing. But they are just frogs. They're not anything. It's not part of their skin or anything.
So now we just stab them, or
Okay.
what?
Now everybody can take a shot at who's attacking, or do whatever you want. Put them to sleep.
Yeah,
No, I
I'll
wanna-
attack.
Okay.
If
we-
any one of us rolls with fear, then one of those guys is probably going to start stabbing again, right?
Right,
Isn't that
right.
how it is going to work?
Are we moving with any like certain measurement, or are we just?
Yeah, you can move. It's pretty far on this map. I think you can move basically like 6. You can move from near to far, or from near to very close. So yeah, you can move basically like 6 spaces.
Make like the agility roll if you want to move really far, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Right. Yeah, if you want to.
Can you
So-
move and act kind of thing?
Sure,
or-
you can. Yeah, you can move just that kind of one zone. So if you're just moving like 3 squares or something, you can still have an action. But there's not an action economy in this, so yeah, you can do as much as you want. Especially if there's no roll. If you say I do this, I do this, I do this. If it doesn't involve a roll, you can get a lot of stuff done before the fear takes you. All right.
Oh, we should let
Okay.
we need to let Jason roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Jason Moomoa bellows a war cry. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
He looks like he rolled
Yeah.
10. You have to roll a hit,
you
right?
roll an attack first.
yeah. Roll your strength probably.
It'd just be a strength.
Oh, roll strength.
Yeah. So that's the
Okay.
damage. Yeah, that's the damage roll.
But it wasn't good, so we'll re-roll that.
yeah. All right. So what do we have? 13. Oh, geez. Yeah, it just hits.
Hits, so now I
Just
roll
hits.
damage.
Now you roll damage. Yep.
Okay. Looks like
Little.
5 damage.
Oh, okay. This so your halberd kind of scrapes off of the you don't sink in. It seems like the armor is resisting quite well. This strike, you have to do more than 5 damage to have any effect. Yeah. So right now, yeah.
Whoa, this person has better armor than me? That's messed up.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. So anybody who wants to go next?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's happening. But the frog said he was going, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna help you, but based on my relationship with Neon, I think I would probably hop over here.
Oh, okay.
And try to rescue the poor kid. So I was hoping I could hop behind him and use my opportunist experience to get a bonus.
Sure. That sounds good. Did you mark your hope, Arturo, for the attack?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
I'm back to 3 hope.
Melee attack is just going to be strength, right?
Yep.
14.
Nope, that hits.
All right. Damage. Oh, it does say magical. Why is it? Is it just because I'm a druid that makes it magical?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I guess if you're using... Yeah, that will remember that, yeah.
Yeah, because there's magical and non-magical weapons, so maybe the one you picked was magical from the list without realizing it.
I just picked a short staff.
Oh, yeah, but the damage, it clanks against these strange stones that these thieves are wearing.
I'm not really good at this.
Oh, and you rolled with fear too, Matt.
Oh yeah. Oh, you did. You rolled with fear. Well, let me take that, and so I'll spend that fear to have him turn around after your staff bounces off of him and swing back at you.
No. Ribbet.
Oh, no. So just 19 hits?
Yes, 19 hits.
Okay. And here comes, 13 damage.
So if it's over the first number, it's a major.
Yeah,
is that how that works?
Yes.
Yeah, any amount is minor, then the first number is major, and the next number.
So that would be major. So I would have to sack an armor slot to make it a minor.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that.
Okay. All right, so take 1.
So it's 1 damage.
Yep.
How far away is the leader guy within close range of me?
Yeah, because close range is pretty close. Is not crazy. Let me double check. I think close range is like 6 squares. It's pretty huge.
That's really far.
Can the bandit leader actually see all of us right now, or is he in the bushes hiding?
Oh, he's up high in a tree. So yeah, he can see you, and he's got his eyes on that chest on top of the carriage. Yeah, 6 squares is close. 3 squares is very close. Melee range is 1 square away. Yeah. It's very big.
Yeah, so he's 4 squares, 20 feet away from you, Trove.
I will then use my wizard abilities to murder things.
Ooh.
Under the Book of Iliad, there is Arcane Barrage. It says once per rest, spend any number of hope and shoot magical projectiles that strike a target of your choice within close range.
Oh, nice.
Roll number of d6s equal to the hope spent and deal that much magic damage to the target. So I'm going to spend 5 hope.
Okay.
And just unleash everything and collapse to the ground as a pile of scrap at this guy. It doesn't roll to hit or anything. It's like a magic missile once a day special thing.
Yep, okay.
Now it's just a matter of if I...
Yeah, so get that... Yeah, how much damage? Oh! Yes! Wow. So that's gonna do it. Yeah, you. It doesn't look like he's dead, but you've knocked him off the tree, and he's laying injured at the foot of the tree.
Imagine I do the Godzilla, the thing, and then there's just a big torrent of energy, and then I kind of almost fall to the ground in pieces afterwards.
Right. So this is more Kamehameha and not legally distinct magic missile.
Yeah, it's definitely not legally distinct. It's legally distinct Kamehameha is what it is. Yes.
You probably like arch over and like make squeaky noises when you're done. And like,
Yeah. There's a lot of clonk, clonk, clonk.
All right. And actually, these guys. Oh no, this one. Yeah.
oh yeah. So and you didn't have to roll, so Neon can go, huh?
Yep. Go, Neon, go.
Time to stabby stab.
It's back. It's backs to you now, if that matters.
No, because I'm not hidden, because the boss sees me.
No, the boss,
Otherwise, I would
boss
have
is
obliterated
down.
him.
Yeah, the boss is
Oh, he's down?
Yeah, he fell off the tree, so yeah, he's not seeing anything right now. He's seeing stars.
Oh, so no one sees me right now.
Nope.
I see you. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so I'm hidden. That means that I get a special bonus.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably advantage, right? Is it +1 or advantage? Let me see your sheet.
Yeah, while you're out of sight from foes, they don't know where you are. You gain a hidden condition. While hidden, any rolls against you have a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, so no one's gonna be targeting you now. If they do, they're gonna roll a. Well, actually, for me, I roll 2d20 and then take the lower, so it's more like the 5e disadvantage for the GM.
Oh, but he doesn't get like a backstab.
No,
of
yeah, it doesn't.
ability.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this.
No.
Yeah, it just prevents.
Yeah, apparently, when instead of just being hidden, I'm actually cloaked. In addition to the benefits of hidden condition, while cloaked, you remain unseen if you are stationary. Ooh. And when your adversary moves to where they would normally see you after you make an attack or end a move within line of sight of the adversary, you are no longer cloaked. I can make a sneak attack.
Oh, nice.
I think, Mac, yeah, when you are successful on an attack while cloaked or while an ally is within melee range of your target, add the number of d6s equal to the tier of your damage roll.
Oh, that's perfect.
Good. Okay.
Okay, how do I do this?
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so you are, so he's not going to see you. You're cloaked from hidden. Yeah, so you can strike and add a d6. So you've got a first tier. So yeah, add 1d6 to the damage if you hit.
How do I roll damage?
First, you got to roll to hit.
Yeah, first roll your depending on, is your dagger finesse? Yeah, your dagger's
weapon
finesse.
probably has it. Yeah, we'll say what it is.
Yeah.
On it.
So you click the +2 finesse box, and I think that'll roll your daggers.
I rolled the wrong stat on mine.
Oh,
oops.
I don't have to press advantage or disadvantage right now, right? Or do I? Wait, I do. Right?
Yeah. If there's a way to choose that.
So you click the attribute, and it should pop up a little window to ask you what to do, and you should be able to click advantage in that. Don't worry about rolling the wrong thing. We'll just have you roll again.
Okay. When you succeed, type of cloak. No, okay. I don't have advantage then.
Okay. Yeah, you'll just get the bonus damage. You'll get the bonus d6 on the damage.
Ooh, you got a hope.
Yep, you got hope, but that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't. Oh wait, no, it does. It's
no, 13. 13 should hit.
Yeah, 13
hit
hits.
it with
That's right. No, 13 hits. I was miscounting. 13 hits.
Okay, so what do I roll now for the damage? Or
under the weapon
box right next to the stat you rolled on the weapon.
Yeah, and then plus a d6 if you can add a d6 to that, or you can just roll it separately.
You can just hit advantage or no.
I don't know if you can do advantage on damage.
Oh no! Yeah, it doesn't.
I assume that when you click it, it'll bring up the window, and you can add d6s probably.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Oh no!
Wait, so do I roll advantage on my dagger attack right now, or do I not? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, you've already
hit. Now you're just doing the damage roll.
Yeah, you hit.
Actually, though, is the advantage the same as the die size, or how does that work?
No, advantage is just the d6.
Yeah, it's always a d6.
Yeah, okay, then you can't do it with the damage roll.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll roll a regular d6 after this.
And do I roll my offhand as well, or how do I do that?
Oh no!
Yeah. You clicked the wrong one. Just FYI.
No, he did attack roll.
Yeah, but he'd already done an attack roll.
Yeah, you already succeeded with the attack. Just roll the physical 1d8 plus 3. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And so, Matt, if you want to do all the advantage stuff and everything, in the bottom left-hand corner of your character sheet, there's the 2 dice icon. If you click on that, you can build your own roll. in there you can do advantages and stuff like
nice.
that in it.
Okay, and then from the dice roller on the left, that left tool menu, just click on the D6, like click on that D20 icon, and it'll pop up a bunch of options, and just click on D6, and that'll add the additional damage. So not on your character sheet, but just on the Roll20 toolbar on the left.
Okay,
Yeah, just above FX is a. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so 14.
14
that
damage.
takes him out. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Nice. So yeah, you navigate past this strange stony armor, and he just slumps down. Yeah, you were doing that to that thief, or you weren't doing it to the fallen leader, right? Which guy were you hitting?
I think he's doing the one I distracted.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, that guy was that was it. Okay, so he's gone. He slumps down. And yeah, you do notice.
And that was it from the moves?
You rolled with hope, so no, you guys can keep going.
I can go straight for the boss then.
Okay. go for it.
Go jump in the. Now, mind you, he's in the unmade foliage, right? So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, so
it's
probably
creepy in there, man.
Probably to get to him too, you have to do agility because it's not quite it's kind of impassable terrain. So give me an yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it looks pretty because he fell out of the tree. If you could have shot him up in the tree, you'd have a pretty clear shot, but he's down at the base of the tree and in the vines and
Okay.
stuff.
I thought he was. I thought you killed him.
Jason,
No, he's still
I just
alive.
knocked him out.
Yeah, but
I hit him hard.
I guess.
he's very injured, but yeah, he's not dead.
Okay.
Yeah,
So Jason will attack the guy in front of him,
okay.
and I think I'm going to activate Forceful Push
Oh, okay.
by burning one hope.
Okay.
I'm going to roll my attack, which is Strength. Forceful Push. Roll.
All right. Yeah, 12. Actually, no, that doesn't. That just misses. Needed a 13.
Oh, hold on. So I'm confused because it says Forceful Push +2 to attack roll, but it didn't do my Strength as well.
It's
So
a +2
shouldn't it
summon
have
strength.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, it is?
It's yeah. It's calculated on that tooltip there. Because
Man,
all my
I'm not-
spellcasting is a +2 to spellcasting roll, which is my spellcasting attribute.
But does he get pushed even though it didn't damage?
No,
I think he missed.
Yeah, it has to be a success. I deal damage and knock them back.
Yeah.
So I did not hit.
Yeah.
I like the way you're thinking, though. I'm going to do the same thing, but with magic. I have Power Push. It says make a spellcasting roll against a target within melee range. On a success, they're knocked back to far range and take some damage.
Oh, okay.
So I will roll that.
After this, I want to clarify something with Jason because it might not be that way.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm glad I rolled a critical.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yay me, I get a thing.
Yeah.
I knock it back and I do. What did you say? 1d10 plus.
And is it? You can. I think you get a hope, and you can wipe your stress.
Or wipe all of it, or just get.
I
one
think no.
back?
I think all of it.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that seems really good. It has to be. Oh, maybe I don't know, because stress is like another resource you're paying all the time. But maybe. Anyways, I did 8 damage, and knocked him back to because it's magic to far range.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It says clear a stress.
Oh no, clear a stress. Okay. One stress. Sorry. All right, clear a stress. And does it? And it says you also can mark hope on a critical.
Yeah. You gain a hope and you clear a stress.
Okay, cool. All right, so that push, you're going to knock him down, but that damage is going to take him out as well.
Okay, and then his body flies off into
Yes,
the.
flies off into the woods. Yes.
I really. That doesn't even take magic. I just do that, guys.
Wow.
That's just how robots work. Apparently, I feel very amazing.
Nice.
Even though real quick, Jeremy. Even though I used hope, I burned hope to use Forceful Push.
Mhm.
I got a 7 on my hope. That
Yes,
does mean
so you get
I get the hope back.
Yep.
Okay.
You get it back.
So real quick for Jason, because I think it depends on how it's worded. Because mine, I can spend a hope to get a +2. That is not my attribute. That's a separate thing. So if yours is worded like that, I think you did get a +2.
Oh.
What's it say?
I mean, it just says make an attack with your primary weapon against a target within melee range. On a success, you deal damage and knock them back to close range. On a success with hope, add a 6 to your damage roll. I can also spend hope to make them temporarily vulnerable. But then it just says attack roll and then feature roll. And attack roll is just forceful push attack roll +2. So I think I don't know.
I think that's like mine. Mine says spellcasting roll +2. I think it's because you can click on it and it will do all the math right there for you.
Yeah.
I think it's just already calculated in your attribute for you, so you don't have to understand the math behind it. Is what it's showing.
So I sadly I don't get a +4. It's just a +2.
Okay. All right, but you guys still you guys still have control.
Well, I'm going. What do we? Who's left?
The fallen leader and the.
Did anyone who's not a giant cow warrior get hurt?
I got hurt.
How badly are you hurt?
It's hard to say. It's a plate is missing. I don't know how that equates to organ.
But you're. Oh, okay. You're all right. We'll wait till this is over then.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I
guess
wizard, so I don't have that many hit points.
I guess I will hop towards the leader as I think Neon's going over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can. Wait,
Scary,
does Moomoa need my help, or do I go to the boss? Where do you want me to go? And can I see that plate on the ground there somewhere before the other dude sees it? You said you dropped a piece of plate?
Oh.
just figuratively. I took a point damage.
Yeah, I was ready to grab your bits.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go to the boss. I guess. Will I take damage if I do that? Because you said it's the unmaking.
Oh yeah, no. If you just use your full turn to move, you can move carefully and get there. But if you're gonna try to go and attack, run and attack, you'd have to do agility to get through. But yeah.
Okay, no, I can teleport.
Oh.
If it's in the shadow, yeah. If I'm hidden and it's in the shadow somewhere,
okay.
Because they're in the bushes, I could just shadow jump behind them.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that then if you.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, sure. Nothing's looking at you.
Is he a ribbit too, or is he something else?
He's something else. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't look like a ribbit. He looks more goblin-y.
Oh, that's why your charm didn't work on him. You were like, Ribbet? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
He works with ribbits.
Doesn't mean that he respects them and knows their language.
Damn racist.
Apparently causes us. I have to use a stress in order to get there. Is that worth that? Yeah,
it's up to you. Yeah. Or you just take the turn to get there. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just take the turn to get there, and then I'll remove the stress.
Can we both move and talk to him?
Sure.
Still?
Yeah. Just as long as you don't want to make a roll, you're not doing an action roll.
Maybe Neon, you and I can kind of try to intimidate him into surrendering since he's badly injured.
Well, I'm behind him. If he doesn't work with us, we can just stab him, tie him up, whatever you want.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop over there because. I mean, I guess I saw a giant discharge of energy from Trove, and then this guy fall out of a tree, kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll hop over there and hold my staff at him and don't move.
So brave.
Okay, one last time. Do I roll in order to move to him?
No, you don't have to.
No.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you can get.
Time for Jason to take this frog man out.
Yeah. Do you want to? Yes. So somebody else can take an action.
Okay, I can try. Hold on, I lost the map for some reason. That's weird. I can't bring it back, but that's okay.
Uh-oh.
So you guys want me to try to attack?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. I was just throwing you back in.
I'm gonna burn another hope and try this forceful push again.
Okay.
But, rolling. No, I am not hitting today.
Oh no.
Your hope back though.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
Hope is back. Yep. So yeah, these are very small, very agile creatures. So he ducks your shove again. But you guys still have.
Apotheosis, you gonna do something?
I mean, I'll.
All right.
I think I check on the sorceress
there you go.
and stuff inside and that crate.
Yes.
Just make sure that crate's okay.
Okay. Yeah, and it does. Yeah.
Should I go over to Jason instead?
Well, I mean, it depends. What is this guy doing? Like,
he's not. Yeah. If you hold the staff out at him, he's just he's got his hands up. He's in bad shape from the fall, so he's not protesting much.
I'm gonna, at the point of my staff, I'm going to frog march him.
Oh, okay.
Back towards the trail.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys can spend that action to do that. Yeah. So you get him on his feet, and you march him at the point of your staff. So yeah, it's slow going, making your way through.
But Neon, if you want to go help Jason, go for it.
Yeah, can I spend a stress and attack in the same time, or what
Oh,
can I
sure.
do? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I spend the stress to shadow step behind the frog,
Mm-hmm. That works.
and then I want to stabby stab.
Okay. Go for
Happy
it.
stab.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
You gotta hope.
Yeah, you got hope, but but that's not going to hit. Yeah, your dagger clanks against those strange stones that he's covered with.
And it's a miss. So now Jeremy murders us all. Is that?
Oh no, but it's still hope.
But it's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you fail an attack roll, it also.
Oh right, that's right. Failed attacks. That's right. Well, he's going to let's see. So you're marching the leader up. Yeah, I guess he'll so the last person that attacked him, he's going to swing. So he swings around after feeling that hit his armor. And oh no. Yeah, that's a 7. So he misses as well. Yeah, he takes a swing at Neon with his dagger but completely misses. So now he's got his back to Jason and is facing Neon. All right, so I missed. So yeah, back to you guys.
Can I attack again?
Sure.
I'm going to try this again. Forceful push.
You got this. You can do it.
No, I do not.
With hope.
No.
With hope. These are some low D12 rolls. Yeah.
This little
This is the
frogman's
end
a
boss?
dynamo.
Yeah, this guy.
Lower your head and snort more. I think.
No, next time I attack, I'm actually going to burn 2 hope, use an experience, and forceful push.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Next time I attack.
All right. But he reels around after feeling the wind of that push over his head. He'll
Dancing between them.
he'll wheel around and swing on Jason. Does a 13 hit?
My evasion is 8, so
Oh,
it does.
yes. Okay. All right. So here is some incoming damage. So his dagger is 7 damage.
Oh, damn.
Minor damage for me is 9, so I do not get hurt, correct?
Okay. Right.
No, it means you take one.
Oh, it's a what? Oh, yeah, it's 1. Or you reduce it? Yeah, because is it?
You can spend an armor slot to reduce it to 0. Like you always take 1 damage up to your minor damage threshold.
I will just burn an armor slot to take no damage.
Okay.
And then I want to retaliate by taking 2 hope.
Okay.
I yell, "You don't want this beef!" and forceful push. So it's going to be a plus 4 to my attack.
Right. Yeah.
Finally.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so what does the forceful push do? Does he go flying over Neon's head?
Yeah, on a success, I deal damage and knock them back to close range. On a success with hope, which I did, I had a d6 to the damage roll.
Oh, good. Okay.
So that means, okay, I'll just roll damage. And then a d6.
Oh, nice.
10.
All right. So, so he takes 2. He's not down. He'll take 2 damage. But he goes flying. He goes flying quite far, right? So that's like
Yeah, and then I get a hope back, right? Because
Yes.
or do I get 2 hope back?
just the one for the generating
Just the one?
Yeah.
Close range, so he's like over here somewhere.
Yeah. So he goes flying over by the
Heat him up for me.
Wait, am I being taken with him, or what this is like?
No, I imagine that Jason Moomoa like got he's just frustrated, so he just took one of his giant legs and then just kicked the little froggy guy like a punt, like you kicked him in the nads.
I'm still in the way.
No, so I arced over you, like think like a football kick, American football kick. So I arced over you and then landed, and that was that. That extra 4 damage was fall damage.
Yeah.
So
nice.
I'm like with my hands above my head and with my knees, my head between my knees on the ground, facing the ground, crutching.
Right. Ducking the.
Basically punted this little rabbit guy.
You've been teed up, Apotheosis. You want to take an action?
Yeah, I'll take an action. I'm just trying out all my abilities here because it's fun. So I'll go with. I'll take a page from the book of Tirfar and use Wild Flame.
Oh no!
Make a spellcasting roll against up to 3 adversaries within melee range. If I succeed, they take 2d6 magic damage and must mark a stress as flames erupt from my hand.
Damn.
Nice.
Wizard. So let's see if this actually works though.
Oh, yeah, spellcast roll.
Yeah. It did not work, and I rolled with fear.
Oh no!
That means our action is over, correct?
I think Apotheosis is on fire.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah, that might be what happened. I aim it inwards instead, and just like fire shooting out of me. But
right. Yeah. So you're both of your gauntlets are covered in fire. It didn't go anywhere, and the little frog guy stands up and he's gonna swing on you.
He's just going ham on everybody. All right.
He's a little crazy attacker. Whoa! Ah! And he rolls a critical.
Oh no!
I think Apotheosis may be having some troubles here, guys.
All right, so that's the so it just means the full extent of the die. Is it doubled?
You do the full damage of the dice, and then you roll again.
Oh, geez. Okay, so it's going to be 8 plus whatever this is, plus 5. So 18 damage incoming.
Oh my
That's
god!
Exactly my severe damage threshold. So I will spend an armor slot to make it just a major damage threshold.
Okay.
And take 2 damage.
Okay, 2 damage. All right.
All right. There's more than just a plate missing now. I don't feel so good. And I don't know. I don't feel anything. I'm worried that my the lattice work of my mana matrix is decoupling and is leaking into the environment. If that works for the rest of you guys.
Can I push this guy out of the trees and just announce, "We have your leader! Surrender!"
Oh, okay. Yeah. And give me a
in your booming, confident voice.
Yeah, he'll give you advantage once he sees the leader is subdued.
That's good because I suck at this.
You get and you get frog advantage too. So if you want to roll 2d6,
nice.
Yeah. You got super.
What's frog advantage?
The voice, yeah. If you speak your ribbet to him because it's a frog.
Oh yeah. So what am I rolling? An extra d6?
Extra 2d6 you can roll. Because I think
extra 2.
I think it stacks.
Yeah.
Does it stack?
Yeah. So you get one more. You already rolled. So
okay. Yeah.
I had advantage already. So,
okay.
So one more.
Hold on.
Just do it. Boom. 15 all day.
15 with hope.
Oh, nice.
With hope.
Okay. Yep. So he surrenders. Yeah, that beat his difficulty. So he surrenders as well. He's quite injured from that kick. so now you have two prisoners to walk along beside you, I guess.
I just collapse into my component parts and try to figure out what's going on with myself.
All right, but the sorceress urges us on. We must continue. Thank you for defending the carriage, but we must continue to hush. Please climb aboard. We can't be delayed.
What would you have us do with these prisoners? And where is their loot?
Oh, right, yeah. You're gonna have to scare the hell out of them to get that. Those. So the sorceress recognizes them. Those appear to be the thistle folk. I'm sure they've fallen on hard times that are desperate at this point. But if you're going to try to reach where they're keeping the treasure, it's quite impenetrable. The armor that they wear, the stones that they wear, allow them to move quite quickly through the thorny vines and underbrush, and they that's where they build their strongholds and their settlements. It's almost impossible for anybody larger than them not wearing those stones to make it through untouched.
Can I
we
try to
take their
steal it?
stones, can they not return?
What's that? Oh, if you take the stones, they're very
Maybe that's
Yep.
the fate we give them. Take their stones and let them
okay.
wander the...
Also, the two that are dead, I'm sure that
Yeah.
Neon and Paddy can take that armor and wear it.
Oh, sure.
And then I pick up the leader by his coat and said, "Well, frog man, do you want a frog march home without your special tunic?"
Please leave us be. We are desperate. We are stealing for our community. Please do not injure us any further. Let us go. Let us go.
I then take him and I push his head and put him right next to the body of the driver that was being eaten by the legally distinct owlbear. And says, "And what of this man?"
We didn't kill him. We only knocked him unconscious. That monster was what was eating him. We didn't choose. And but actually, if you look at the driver itself, his throat is cut. The leader is trying to just give you a story.
Okay, at this point, I grab him by his throat and lift him up and shake him a bit and say, "I think we'll peel off your tunic, sir."
All right, now he's beginning to cower. Do you want to roll like an intimidate, or do you just want to kind of, because you got him physically under control?
Yeah, I'll roll
okay.
intimidate strength
Yeah.
with advantage, I assume.
Oh yeah. You got him.
All right, let's do this. Rolling the die. Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
Critical.
That was a critical.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So anything you want. He's now you've got him ashamed of kind of what they've become. These living off of the these falling down merchant paths and robbing carts. So anything you want. Just you must leave us alone. You must leave us alone. I just want to return home. I just want to return to my people.
Then I make him. I make him swear by the strongest oaths
Oh, okay.
to not prey on the weak and innocent any longer,
Okay.
and demand any treasure they have on them as well as
Ooh.
recompense.
All right.
And then I mark a hope and I take away a stress to that critical, correct?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Can I roll a stealth roll or just walk slowly back while no one notices to the bird animal?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Was I able to take off its head before we were ambushed?
Oh, yeah, your killing stroke, definitely took off its head. Yeah. While it was
Perfect.
sleeping.
Do I have to do a roll, or can I just look around for a box to put its head in?
Yeah, the cart had some empty crates if you want to. You could probably find something to put the head in.
Yeah. I'm just gonna slowly
There's some
then
bags
drag its head.
Okay.
And then what should Neon and Paddy mark on their character sheet for this stone armor? That they took?
So basically,
I'm not eating that? I thought I was eating that.
oh, you can
okay.
eat. Yeah, you can eat it if you'd like.
What armor are you talking about? I missed that.
Yeah, so they're wearing this stone armor that basically what it's going to do is give you the ability to move through these woods unimpeded. So you don't have to ever make any agility rolls or anything. You can move very freely through the brush, and it'll give you one more armor slot as well. Let's do it that way because it was pretty powerful.
So there's 2 available, right? Because we killed
Yep.
2 of them.
Yeah, but they are small, so they probably wouldn't fit. Well, Apotheosis probably couldn't wear one, and maybe Jason couldn't wear one. Yeah.
I was thinking, but Apotheosis can eat it, and then
he can eat it. Yeah.
it can subsume its power.
Right,
So
yes.
so between the 3 of you, you guys can debate on who gets that armor.
Paddy will let Apotheosis take it because
Okay.
he can tell he's in bad shape,
Okay.
and then also he's like holding his hands out cautiously to Apotheosis. You're in disharmony. Would you like me to try to help?
Yeah, I don't work like the rest of you, but if you think you can help me, I will not turn away aid.
Okay. Well, then I will wait to see
lift like one leg up and put it in your hands because I don't know exactly how this is supposed to work.
I will wait to see if the game master says I can use regeneration on you.
Yeah. Did they say anything about the Klank kin having?
No, they don't have any rules in there about the Klank. So it's however you want to do it.
Yeah, and let's just say, because you did say that, it's kind of like it's a soul that's binding this together, that's binding you together. Yeah, he can repair that. So
I can align his chakras.
Yes, yeah. Your healing will work.
So I
But maybe
spend
the physical damage doesn't go away. I still look like I have big rins in my armor.
Right, yeah. You'll still cosmetically look pretty terrible, but...
All right, I spend 3 hope.
Okay.
And you get 4.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Nice.
Yes, I might not look it, but I feel much better.
I got one more of those in the hopper. Did anyone else get hurt? And that was a frog joke, hopper.
Nice.
That's you. You're the hopper. I get it.
Yeah, right.
Jason took no damage.
Okay, and Neon, you didn't get hurt, right? Where'd Neon go?
Neon,
what are you doing with that box?
Neon's got a box.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back over with the box in my hand. Oh no, I'm completely fine. Nothing to see here.
All right.
Well, I mean, if our friend Paddy there said I could eat this armor, I'm gonna
do it.
Is that doing anything for you, or is that just a narrative thing?
It's a narrative thing, but if we want to save me eating it, it's like me putting it on. That's fine too. However we want to do that, I could just eat it, and that's a thing. That's fine. Because I mean, I'm wearing plate mail as a mechanically, so if it's fine. I just eat it.
Okay. So yes, Apotheosis consumes it, and you can see the paths in the woods, and you can see now that this surprisingly there are just networks of tunnels and underroot passageways, and now you understand a little bit more about how complicated the Sablewood used to be as far as a network of commerce and transportation, but you're still pretty big, so you'll be tangled up in a lot of but it probably won't hurt very much. All right, so with haste, the sorceress requests everyone back on the cart, and you can tie the prisoners and bring them with you, or are you just going to release them but without their armor? What did you want to do?
They've seen too much.
Oh, yeah, because the leader has sworn an oath to Jason to no longer.
And we're technically under like the hiring of this sorceress lady. We could just defer to whatever she wants to do.
Yes, so she's very graceful, gracious, and says, please let them go. The Thistlefolk are good people. It's only the corruption that has turned them to this desperation. I implore you to release them back to their kind. The leader has sworn an oath to stop preying on the weak. That should be enough.
Alrighty then, let's get going.
Oh, all right.
Paddy's gonna climb back up next to the driver and put his staff down and say, "I noticed your mistress wasn't much help with any of that."
I'm afraid she won't leave the crate the crate in the carriage unattended. I'm sorry for that, but you seemed quite capable. You handled them well.
Oh yeah, what sort of loot did we squeeze off these two dudes that survived?
Oh yeah. If you want to, just give me a straight D6 roll. All right, you've got a bag, a sack of gold. Was the only thing they had left on them. The rest they probably had couriered back to their holds. But yeah.
So one bag of gold.
One bag of gold, yes.
So I have one handful and one bag.
Nice.
And I have no idea what that means.
So maybe basically 1 in 10.
Yeah, it's 10, 10, 10, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, that's right, because the coins, yeah, that's right. If you found a coin, that would be 1/10 of a handful. All right. So we'll move on the way. There's nothing else. The carriage moves more cautiously after that experience, but it's not long before you arrive at the entrance to this small settlement, and you notice right away out front there's these large standing stones, and the darkness and kind of corruption and kind of there's strange ooze between the pooling between some of these vines and things outside the village, but anything within, and as you look to the perimeter of this village, there are 4 stones that have been placed on the edge of this village, and inside it's still very silent. That was the strangest thing about the Sablewood, is you hear no insects or wildlife or anything. The deadness of the Sablewood is very uncanny. But what you can see inside, it looks very green and lush past these stones.
Now,
I only heard like.
Oh, what's that? We were breaking up there a little bit. Sorry. One more time.
Can't. I don't need, but.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Are we losing internet? Sorry. Yeah, Discord is all broken up. Oh yeah, I've got a bad. I'm getting a warning on my Discord connection. Here, let me try something.